Do you know where?
Yeah, it's inside the it's inside the specialty box. It's inside this one right here. It should be inside this box right there. That one. That's where I think I put it at. You know what? I might have put it. Here, I don't even think I put it in the box. I think I stuck it right over here, right here. Okay. But that's where it will go. Like, for just keep it in there. Because that box right there is for like all special little tools and stuff. You seen it?
No.
You didn't see it? I wonder if I left it in the office. I know there's a little black case. It's probably in the office. Yeah, that's probably where it's at. Alright, well that's that. No loud music today. These plumbing boxes right here, if you want to take them and just put them like in that back corner, actually, you know where you can put them at? You can put them right over where that garbage bag at, move that garbage bag, and then you can just bring them through here and stick them over there. 159. That's mine's.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't get it mixed up with the plumber stuff.
yeah, no.
Whenever you cutting, this right here is what you call your circular saw, and this is your skill saw. The first thing you do, it don't matter what's the thickness of the wood, you always want to set your blade to maybe about an 1/8 inch more than whatever your so this way the saw cut through. So what I always do, I always put the blade, like you see how it's hanging here? That's okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm cutting a big piece of wood, but in normal circumstances, you see this little adjustment piece right here? If I was cutting a piece of wood that was actually that thin, I wouldn't want it to be that much hanging below it, because it can cut something on the floor, can cut something else. So what I do is I get it on it, then I adjust it. You know what I'm saying? So I usually don't press the button, but I'll put my hand here. You know, you want the blade to be, you know, just probably about an 1/8 inch below it, so you get a clean cut, and then you lock it in place. And then this guide right here, you see, when we cut, we don't want to cut our line. We want our blade to be right next to the line, because if this is our measurement, if we cut on this side of the line, we're going to be short. So we want to stay on this side of the line, because that's actually our measurement. So when we cut, we basically going to cut clean straight down. And never start your wood here. Let's see. Oh, it's not plugged up. I'm going to show you why. Never put your wood here and then cut. It'll tear your material up. It could kick the saw back. You know what I'm saying? You always want to start your saw first. So this way it's already cutting before you start putting it through. And I'm on this side so I can be able to see my line, but being I can't get my saw here, you see my guide? Yeah. I want to keep that lined up, but at the same time, I'm going to be pushing that to get that going. Like this. This right here helps you see it guided and keep it square, but I can still look at it. As I get to the end, I want to push it through fast, because this is going to fall. You see? You want it to fall, because let's say if I was cutting this piece, but I got it sitting here. Now it can't fall. So what happens is when I cut, it's going to pinch the blade. So every time, whatever you cutting, the part that you want to fall off always overhang the saw bench. I'll never put it here and then cut here, because what's going to happen is this going to fold in, this going to fold in. It's going to pinch your blade, and it's going to grab you and throw you all over the place. You see, I'll end up using those scraps. So cut this one. This is your line right here. This one right here, right? That's your line, and you always want to have like control. So you want to get your body in position to where if this thing was to ever kick back anything, you can hold it, throw it. You never want to get on the side of your work or stuff like that. But that's your line. This is your guide for you to be able to kind of get right where you need to be at. Even though you're looking at this, you're also looking at this. You see how that's not on the line? Yeah. So you might be saying, okay, I'm on the line, but you're not square. So that's why you want to make sure that this is lined up. So at the same time, when you hit, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Take this hand from here. You're using this just to lift your thing up, so you can have control. And then once this actually sits on top, I just lift it up, because see, it slows you down. But once you get that up and it sits on top of here, then it just rides itself. Remember, take the blade off the wood. Take it off. Look, you're supposed to be cutting your line.
I can put it.
Yeah, to this width. Hold on. Come over. Come over this way. There you go. Keep your saw flat. Flatten your saw. Look at your line. You want to pay attention to here in your blade. Push it. It only gets hard when your saw not straight. Once this get on top of the wood, you can let that go. Push it. You should be able to let that go. You see? Pay attention here and watch your blade. Push it. It ain't gonna cut if you don't cut it. Just pay attention. You're going over your line. You see? And if you're right-handed, next time use your right hand, not your left. Go over, you're cutting out your line. Push it. Cut it, push it. You see? But you see how you was using this hand? Mm-hmm. You right-handed. So, you know, you want to be here. You don't want to be like this because you're crossing your body. All right, this is 11 7/8. Did you cut that yet? 12 inches. That can be cut. So we're gonna cut that.
You okay?
Yep, cut it clean off. All right, Keyshawn, me and you gonna take this beam. How we gonna do this? I'm gonna go out this way and we're gonna go in this way. As soon as he cut that out the way, then we're gonna take this beam right in here, we're gonna get in position, and then we're gonna basically lift it, you know, lift it up. The most important part is really learning the use of your tools to be able to control them. What he got in his hand is called a sawzall. That's your skill saw, which is the real name for is the reciprocating saw, which spins. Don't cut this. Don't cut this. No. Just this one. Okay. Not this one, only this one.